In this video, I'm going to show you how to log in to your business dashboard, where you'll be able to access two of the tools in the marketing tackle box, both MapFish, where you'll be able to manage your listings, and SocialFish, where you will be able to post to your social platforms and monitor all of your social communication. So the way that you log in is you simply go to login.bigfishlocal.org. Then you're going to enter in your email address and your phone number, your email address and your password, and then you're going to click sign in. Now, if for some reason you forget your password, you can simply click reset password here, and it will email you a link to reset your password. But let's go ahead and get signed in here so we can see what it looks like on the inside. All right, so here we are inside the business dashboard, and from here you'll be able to access several different elements of the tackle box. So the first one we're going to look at today is MapFish. So I'm going to go ahead and click MapFish. And if you remember, this is the place where you can go to monitor and manage all of your listing data, the business information, your name, address, phone number, etc. And in this demo account here, we have started to build out that business profile. I'm going to go ahead and click Edit Business Profile here so you can see all of the elements that make up the profile. And what you really want to do is to fill this profile out to the best of your ability so that nearly every field is complete. The more data you put in here, the more complete your listing will be, and the more it's going to help you in your local search rankings. So you really want to take the time to invest to fill this out as best you can. So for this particular business here, River Song Church, we have a business name. Under common business name here, this would be any other variations that people might call you. So for example, if you would also be known as just plain old River Song, or maybe River Song United Methodist Church, or any other variation of your business name, that's where you would put this. And you can do multiple common names if you like, or you can leave that blank if your basic business name is really the main name you go by. Of course, make sure your address is correct. If you don't service clients at your location and instead you work with clients in a service area, you can also check this box to hide your physical address. For your website, make sure you have the full website URL. What I'd recommend that you do is actually go to the website and then make sure that it matches exactly what you have listed here. And so in this example, the website appears as https://www.riversong.com. So you'd want to copy that exactly over here, which it is, so this is good. If there is an S, some websites have an S, some websites don't. Some websites have a www, some don't. So again, you want to make sure that they match exactly. Okay, and then we move on to the business email. And this is the primary email address that will be displayed in some directories. So you wouldn't want to use your personal email here. You'd want to use the main email that you want displayed, the main email that you want people to use. All right, and then when it comes to categories, you can do multiple categories, up to 3. Always start with the primary category and then add additional options. So for example, if you are both a church and a preschool, you might do religious organizations, churches, and then you might add in, preschool. Obviously, if you don't have a preschool, you wouldn't put that in there. So I would recommend looking through all the categories and seeing if there are additional options that do fit your business. It's always better to have all of the categories selected that match rather than only having one. It exposes you to more potential to show up in the search results. All right, and we can move down here to the phone numbers. You can list multiple phone numbers if you like. You can also list a fax number or a cell number if you like. This is all up to you. And then on the right-hand side here, this operational information, this is important to fill out as well. So the way this works is you just click each tab and choose the option. So if your business is open, you'd put open. Are you an online store only? Yes or no? Do you deliver? This is a church, so they don't really offer delivery, etc., etc. You just go through all the options here. These are pretty self-explanatory, I think. Payment methods. If you are a church and you want to select this, you could. If you are a traditional business, obviously this would make a lot more sense. Maybe you do cash, check, and then all of your credit card options. Maybe you accept PayPal. Whatever you accept, check all those options. Services offered. Now this one is actually pretty useful for businesses. So let's say you were a auto mechanic. You might list, oil change, diagnostic, tire service, whatever you offer, and you can add multiple services in here. You can do a lot of services actually. And I would recommend that you do take the time to fill all of these out. So for example, if you do offer, tire replacement or whatever you want to call that, when somebody searches tire replacement near me, then you have much more chance to show up for that keyword. So again, as many services as you possibly can, go ahead and fill that in. Whatever brands you carry. So let's say you were a tire dealer. Do you carry Michelin? Do you carry, whatever brands you carry? You'd want to list all of those in. If you are, a church, that may not make sense. If you are a restaurant, maybe that makes sense. Probably not. So whatever. If you do carry products though, and they are recognizable brands, again, better to fill it in. So if someone is looking for, Michelin tires near me, again, you would have a better chance of showing up. And then the landmark is if you're located near a popular landmark, like near City Hall or near a park or something, you can list that here. By the way, I just hovered over this "What's this field?" You'll notice most of the fields do have a little explainer that helps you understand what that does for you. Okay, once you're done filling in this first page, go ahead and click Save, and then you can move to the next page. So your hours, make sure these are accurate. You can add holiday hours if you like. And you can also say, whether you accept walk-ins or by appointment only. And then click Save. Once you're done, move over to Social. Post in all of your social media links. If you have a blog page, go ahead and put a link to your blog here. Click Save. All right, competitors. This is actually a helpful section for you to enter in because it helps our software monitor how well your business is performing versus your competitors. So I would recommend that you fill these in. I believe you can do up to 3 competitors here. Again, click Save when you're done. And then finally, we move on to marketing. This one's also helpful because it helps us track how your business is performing. And this is another chance for you to enter in your competitors. You can enter in SEO keywords. So for a church, you might put in, church. You might put in evangelical church or Methodist church. If you are a restaurant, let's say you're a pizza place, you might say, pizza. You might say restaurant. You might say cafe. It all depends on your business. If you're an orthodontist, you might put in orthodontist, orthodontics, braces. And you can add several keywords to track. And then on share of voice keywords, this will help our software determine how you show up versus your competitors. Often they're the exact same words that you put in for the keywords. And then over here on the right, this is actually one of the most critical. So the tagline is basically a short phrase or slogan that you want to appear in all of your listings. So this might say, we're the church for all people. Everyone's welcome here. Or if you are a business, you might say, best pizza in town. Or, we give you the most beautiful smile in the shortest amount of time. Or whatever you want to say to kind of draw people in. The description, though, is super important. The long description, this is what shows up in your Google listing. And you have up to 750 characters to work with. The short description, you have up to 200 characters to work with. And the reason both of these are here is that some directories give you a longer space to write a description. Some give you less space. And so we give you both fields so that we can choose which description to put in when we sync your listing with all of the directories. And again, once you're done, make sure you click Save. So this is your business profile, and it's pretty straightforward. Make sure you fill every field in that you possibly can. And when you're all done, your business profile will be complete. Now, I will tell you that some fields don't apply to every business, so it is very likely that you will not get up to 100%, and that's okay. I don't want you to worry about that. As long as you have filled in every field that makes sense for your business, you've done the right thing. All right. The other thing that we can do is we can look at your listing. So let's click on that. So when you sign up with MapFish, you also receive a listing in our directory. So this is mapfish.bigfishlocal.org, and it takes the information that you entered in the listing builder and publishes it on a special page here. And the reason we do this is the more places where your business is listed, the more likely you are to show up higher in the search results. So this actually helps boost your rankings up just a little bit. And it also just takes all the information that you've entered and puts it in a nice, concise place, and also pulls in some of your reviews here as well. Lets people leave a review if they'd like to on your business listing. So that's what the My Listing piece is all about. It's just a little bonus that helps your rankings just a little bit. All right, the next piece here is listing distribution, and this is typically included with all of our MapFish clients. Basically what this does is we take your business information that you have entered in on the business profile, and then we distribute it out to these three major data aggregators: DataAxle, Newstar Localese, and Foursquare. Now, in this particular instance, this client hasn't completed their business profile, so we have not yet synced it out to the data profiles, the data providers, but this is something that typically is active within just a few days of signing up once you've completed your business profile. And then the last piece over here is the listing sync. And the way this works is we take your business information, we distribute it out to 65 different listing providers, and all this information is pulled from that business profile. So it's very important, again, that you make sure your business profile is complete. All right, so we are actively syncing to all of these providers. You can see over here, including everything from Uber to the Yellow Pages to the Chamber of Commerce, Yelp, Yahoo, Yellow Pages, everybody, Bing, Apple, even Amazon Alexa. And then you have the option of syncing your business information to Google, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter as well. And this particular client has not turned on the sync, even though they have connected them. I do recommend that you flip these switches on. I'm not going to do it right now, but this keeps your business information consistent across all of your platforms. So I probably would go ahead and turn these on once you've ensured that all of your information is correct on the business profile. So this is pretty much it when it comes to your MapFish service. I will also show you here there is one other tab we did not explore, which is Google Insights. And basically what this shows you, if you've connected Google to your listing, is how many people are actively searching for your business and businesses like yours, how many times your business has been viewed, how many folks have requested directions, visited your website, or made a call, how many folks have, this breaks it down, requested directions, have called, have viewed the photos on your site, and how many photos appear on your listing. So this is kind of neat because you can see how your Google listing is actually performing. So that is it. That's everything for MapFish, and I hope you found this video helpful. To get back to your main menu, you just simply click menu up here on the left, and you can access the other elements, which we will cover in future videos. So thanks again for being a part of the Big Fish family, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day.